Well, look, pretty well known, I think, that in the Conservative leadership contest between Liz Truss and Rishi Sunak, many in Brussels were preferring the idea of Sunak coming in as Prime Minister. Well, that, of course, has now happened. And already you've got stories like this in The Guardian. Positive noises, EU hoping for better relations with the UK under Sunak. Early interactions apparently have been promising. Now, some Brexiteers very critical already of Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Ben Habib writing for Heave News today, and I'll put a link down below to the article, saying there is no hope of Sunak standing up for our country, describing him as a bean counter and saying he'll be prepared either to ditch Northern Ireland or align the entire UK with the EU to mask the effects of the protocol, saying that he fails to appreciate the simmering resentment he and his predecessors have caused, and that people are sick of the broken promises and betrayal by Westminster. They want Brexit properly delivered. Now, Rishi Sunak, of course, has been at COP27, meeting various leaders. He seems to have hit it off with Emmanuel Macron, the French president there. I wouldn't be too happy with him myself, given I think we've been pretty much ripped off. If you look at the amount of money British taxpayers have given the French authorities and the fact that illegal immigration across from France has got much worse this year compared to last. But Rishi Sunak discussing that with Emmanuel Macron. We have to see if another deal gets done there and if it actually changes anything when it comes to the scale of illegal immigration, or if it just continues to get worse. But Rishi Sunak also meeting with EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. And this is what the government is saying about that meeting. They're saying that they reflected on the progress and challenges since COP26 in Glasgow, committing to work together to speed up the transition to renewables and mobilise finance for developing countries. And of course, yesterday I did a video about these ridiculous ideas about climate change reparations, first punted by the Labour Party and apparently under consideration. Seems pretty balmy to me. But we also see here Sunak noting Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the manipulation of energy prices, strengthening the argument for ending our reliance on fossil fuels, saying that the leaders agreed that the UK and the European Union would remain steadfast in our military, economic and diplomatic support for Ukraine. And then this line, that on the Northern Ireland Protocol, the Prime Minister reiterated the need to find solutions to the very real problems it had created on the ground in Northern Ireland, and that they agreed, the PM and Ursula von der Leyen, they agreed on the importance of working together to agree a resolution. Of course, unilateral action actually is what we've needed to see for a very long time now. The Northern Ireland Protocol Bill to make changes to the protocol introduced, Article 16 having not been triggered. And in terms of these talks, further talks between the UK and the EU, well, if you look at the Belfast newsletter, for instance, they describe it as being frustrating that the EU cannot be more pragmatic and reasonable over Northern Ireland, saying its insistence that we must remain separated politically and economically from the rest of the UK is not in keeping with our relationship as friends and partners, and that the fine words from Sunak and von der Leyen are all very well, but it's past time now that we saw some results on the protocol. So will we actually see any action? It looks to me like there's going to be a load more negotiations. Nothing's actually going to change. Let me know what you make of the wording of that statement after this meeting between Rishi Sunak and Ursula von der Leyen. And let me know in the comments below what you would like to see Sunak as PM do moving forward in terms of the protocol, in terms of dealing with the European Union. I will keep bringing you all the very latest on this and more. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.